Last week saw a certain quizzer come back from his travels, a little bit jaded, a little bit out of sync, and just quite frankly, not a very good quizzer. But as all good world champion quizzers, Kevin Ashman is keen to put things right. He's been hitting the books and he's done a Rocky-style training montage. Kevin returns on a Joe Pub Quiz! Kevin, how did you get back into it? How was this last week?
Bit.
Oh, I could see you in the hills.
I haven't been running up any steps or anything like that.
I could see you in the hills. How did you feel after last week? And have you put a little bit into it this week, or are you still thinking?
Maybe a little bit. No, but it is just natural anyway, because it literally came down to one question at the end, didn't it? So which can go either.
But you were behind going into that one, and that's rare for you.
Level.
You think you're down by 2?
What's that?
You needed to win it.
Really?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. I believe. Okay.
Yeah. That's,
to be honest.
maybe, all right. It's still a rare scenario for you too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. We had a lot of people threatening to not watch if you weren't on again. So you were back last week. Is there anything you want to say to your fans out there, because they've been hammering me?
Right. Well, thanks for the support. I'm glad you like it.
Yeah. Thanks for the support. As always, on today's Joe Pub Quiz, we've got a team of stalwart comedians to my right. And first up on the comedians team, it is Daisy, Doris, May, everyone. This is a highlight, isn't it? You said this is going to be good.
I've peaked just being here, but I don't know anything. My general knowledge is zero. I don't own a TV, so I hardly watch TV.
You don't own a TV?
No.
Why?
I watched, a little bit on my laptop, but I just don't like having a TV.
How do you know what to do comedy about? Do you know, like, because
Who said I was funny?
Well, it's in the name, isn't it? Comedian.
I love characters, so I'm like a character comedian.
Yeah. Okay. And how is the quizzing?
Yeah, it's not great. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like one of 4, and we love a family quiz at Christmas, and we all know that I'm never going to get any answers right, and that's okay.
That's fine. It's the taking part that counts.
Exactly, but I'm not great. Okay.
And the one demanding
zero knowledge either.
Yeah, and the one demanding on the right hand side is Joey Daniel.
Yeah.
Joey, probably wondering why you're not on the football podcast. A bit more your bag, but you're here anyway.
I've got my foot in the door. Like a weasel, you will not get rid of me. I'm in now, like a virus.
All the way down from the happy city of Hull.
Big time, yeah.
Yeah, long train journey.
Chip spice, I am.
Yeah, you smell great.
Thank you.
You smell great. Yeah. Now you do quiz every week.
I do, yeah. Every single Wednesday. Shout out Corner House, if you're listening. Every Wednesday, and we love it. The 4 of us, me, my partner, Stu, Lauren. We've got a good team. Good team, right?
Shout out Stu and Lauren.
Shout out Stu and Lauren. And they're in Greece at the minute.
Ooh, what are having there?
Off topic. Anyway, but we have got a bit of a technique where we take it in turns to go to the toilet and cheat. Lauren actually invested in an Apple Watch just to ask Siri stuff.
We don't take that too.
Now? You're saying that after saving the techniques.
If I go to the toilet, just know I will be cheating.
We don't take that too lightly. Kev, how do you feel about cheating in the quizzing world?
Oh no, taboo.
Oh,
Taboo.
Yeah, you've got to hope they're not watching, though. Yeah, that's the. If they are watching, if the powers that be at the courthouse are watching.
Great point. I have to stitch myself up there, Kev.
I never want to disappoint.
I'll tell you what's great about that pub quiz, though, and I'm hoping we also do this on this pub quiz. At half time, we get chip buddies.
He's making them right now in the back. Yeah,
I like
he's
that.
making chip buddies right now.
That's a good. That's a good.
Honestly, it's fantastic.
Good talk.
The main reason I go.
I'd go for a chip buddy.
Chicken legs at one point. It was up or off. Honestly, it was up or off.
I'm glad that the people are full around the button of what the real issues are. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. No chip buddies.
This is a Wednesday in Hull.
Can you swear?
Yeah, you can swear. Yeah.
Nice one.
Nice one. No, yeah.
I will do. Don't worry.
So is it a Wednesday in Hull?
Wednesday. If you want to go, Corner House.
Need to go.
Quite a fancy going up there. Tuesday I'll go to your show. Wednesday I'll go to the quiz. After quizzing with you, Kev.
Romeo done.
Yeah, that's a good 2 days, didn't
We actually moved quiz at one point because we got a bit bored and we went to a different quiz. The standard was up there. We actually left halfway through. It was like a scene out of a Western. We got up, stood up, was like, I can't do this. And eyes were on us. Yeah. They knew we went up to the mustard.
Is that what?
You know Kev's not allowed to quiz in pub.
You're not allowed to quit. Legally.
I am allowed, but I don't.
Frowned upon.
Yeah, it is frowned upon.
Is it?
Yeah.
But if you are new around here and you don't know how the quiz works, obviously we have got the comedians, and we need a team name.
Well, we actually met
discussed.
outside at the pub.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
Jay,
I've had a couple of Guinnesses.
That's
JD,
great.
no sports.
JD, no sports.
JD No Sports.
JD No
is a great
Sports.
name, and it's actually quite PC family friendly. We've had some terrible names.
I forgot it immediately.
That's great. We've had some
Sounds
terrible
good.
names, so I like that. JD, yeah.
JD, no sports.
Quiz on My Face was one.
That's crass.
Which, you know, it's a family show.
I actually think this
Yeah.
is quite classy, to be honest. I'm gutted. I didn't come-
We're after brand deals, and we would never, ever say anything like that. I did just ask if I could swear, actually.
Yeah, but JD No Sports taking on
JD No
Kevin Ashman. If you're new around here, subscribe to the channel. If you want to play along at home against Kevin and JD No Sports, click that link below. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to quiz. The first round is general knowledge. Now I'll ask some questions.
Hot in here,
No
isn't it?
pen.
No pen. I'll put a pen down there, Kevin. Sure.
It's all go. It's all happening.
What
Right now.
wattage is that ball? Because that is further over.
First challenge is
Speeding
to
up here.
get our
that
pads
Yeah,
here.
that's the pen. That's the pen.
Right.
Okay.
So I'll ask a question in the general knowledge round. Kevin will lock in first, and then you guys can confer. Kevin will hide his answers. He is that petty. And like I say, you
And I
can't.
will cheat, Kev. I
That's
will.
all right. That's
Fair warning. It's fair.
fair enough. Yeah, no.
The first question is, what type of animal is a cormorant?
He's covered his answer. Fair
Yeah,
play.
Cormorant.
Kev's locked in. You can
it.
say what I mean.
Cormorant.
Cormorants, yes.
Cormorant.
Do you want like
Yes.
the type, as in like mammal or what we're saying here?
I would say a type as if you were to say it's a type.
It's like a cat.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Is it-
correct?
Cormorant. I
not
don't
getting
feel
involved.
Like cormorant is a feline creature.
go.
I don't.
Do
Cormorant.
what he said. Do what he said.
Well,
Go for it.
I'm torn
Fuck
between
it.
like a cockroach vibe or rodent or. Are we allowed to say it out loud?
Yeah, Kev's locked
Yeah, no,
in.
I'm-
See, that's the beauty of the quiz.
Pick
You can
any
say
road-
whatever you
pick
want.
Any road, it
Cormorant.
stinks of a road. That's
Do you
stinks.
think?
Yeah,
Cormorant.
for sure. Get it
Stinks
wrong.
of a
Any rodent you want, I'm happy to back you.
Stinks of a rodent, does it?
Stinks of a rodent, that. Am I right, Kev?
Well, you know,
Well, we're here now.
I prefer Kev or Kevin. I do apologise.
I don't mind.
Okay.
I'm quite easy.
The Ashman as well.
The
Like
Ashman.
the Ashman.
The ashes.
The ashes.
Okay, we need. Yeah, but
Not had
so
that
needs
one
to be
before.
any. So we'll go. Let's go with that one. Yeah.
I would have accepted rodent, to be fair, but I like how you go in. So what have you gone for,
We've gone
JD No Sports?
We've gone for rodent.
We've gone. For
You've gone for rodent. Kev, what have you gone for?
Bird.
Oh my days.
It is a bird.
It's a
Well, that's the
bird.
big one, isn't it?
It's
That is
a
the big one.
bird.
It's a rodent with wings.
Do you know what? Ironically, my mate don't know now. He is a big bird watcher. Mez, if you watch
A big bird watcher.
big bird watcher, he loves them. Rings me all the time. I've just seen a red kite.
What do you say to that?
Nice. 10 a penny. I see him all the time, mate. Don't worry about that.
I'm loving the birds.
Yeah.
Do you know, my mum would have known that. She'd be livid right now.
So all we need is your mate, your mum.
Yeah.
And that would have been a
A
great team.
gaggle of us
Yeah.
together. I think we'd have a chance here. But anyway,
Well
yeah.
done,
So
Kev.
well done, Kev. One-
Well done, Kev.
Smashing it.
1 up.
well.
Next one is, what is the capital of Turkey?
Okay.
Comedians got to know this one.
Yeah, we should. We should, surely.
Babes,
Got any shows there?
there's a reason.
There's surely that in it. Oh,
Yeah.
Kevin is locked in. You can say whatever you need to say.
That's totally wrong.
Yeah.
Is it Fenerbahce?
Are you one of those that just knows things from football
Oh,
teams?
I'm
Yeah.
dyslexic as well. You try and spell it.
Why not spell?
I'm
You go back and
dyslexic. I
forth.
can't spell.
I feel like it's wrong though.
JD No Sports.
Yes.
What have you locked in with?
Wait. Hang on.
Oh,
Hang on.
oh, deliberation.
No, we'll lock it. Let's do it.
It is, isn't it?
Istanbul.
Istanbul, final answer.
Yeah.
Istanbul.
That's by far the biggest city, but it's Ankara is the capital.
It
And-
is
Do you know what-
Ankara
Do you know what I
in
knew?
Turkey.
I knew
Really a
that.
trick
I've let myself
question.
down.
It is a little bit of one, yeah. Because you would think Istanbul. I didn't mean to deceive you, but it is Ankara in Turkey as the capital.
He's
in there.
travelled all the way from Hull. And you
Yeah.
were deceiving us.
I'm not trying
You've got in
to.
there.
I'm not trying to.
Kev, you're a machine.
No, but you've done it. Well done.
All right, Kev, you better get in the middle of us now.
Right.
Because you
Yes,
better-
yes,
it's going to get
yes,
scrappy in a minute.
yes.
Well, at least we could spell Istanbul. We tried.
2-0 to Kevin. Next one. The Dead Sea is famous for having high levels of what in its water?
Come on. We're back in the game here.
Woo!
Yep.
Kevin
right.
is locked in.
That's right.
Bit of deliberation. Explain your answer, maybe. JD, no sports.
Well, I know this because people who aren't amazing swimmers want to go there,
Yeah.
so they'll float.
Yeah.
So there is
it.
Salt with a love heart as
Salt.
well.
Maybe.
salt.
Salt Bay.
Is he cancelled?
Salt Bay. A little bit.
Take that back.
Not for that. Not for anything that bad.
Oh,
To be
good,
fair.
good,
Yeah, he's
good.
not. He's
A
not.
light bit of cancer.
Just a light bit of cancellation. He's not gone
Oh,
full.
I
don't
He's
know.
not gone.
Got that.
He's not gone full Kanye. He just picked up a Champions League trophy and stuff
That's
like
what
that.
he did, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was weird, wasn't it?
Kevin, what have we gone for?
Yep. So
Salt is the correct answer, and JD No Sports are on the board. They're
on the board.
back
I'm happy
in
with
the game. I
Nice.
fucking love that as well.
Literally.
Uh,
They are tight.
Okay.
oh, they are.
I love it.
Fuck off. Sorry.
yeah.
God, they are small.
It's just the way you
it?
said
You know what to
it.
say about the guy with small hands, don't you?
Yeah.
Massive heart.
Small gloves.
Small gloves.
Small
It's
gloves.
only at the end where you discover all your fingers are actually broken. That's kind of
Yeah.
So, yeah.
They're lovely hands, though. Could be a hand model.
Okay, brilliant.
Don't
Yeah,
get
conscious,
shot in your hand.
conscious about that now.
I love
Is it
it.
always sunny?
Yeah, he's like, what about that?
I'm just so happy that we've got one because I had a nasty
Yeah,
little
I'm happy
feeling
we're on the
that we
ball.
might
That's
just-
all.
No one's been whitewashed, and you haven't been whitewashed now, so that's good. You're still in the game. 3-1 to Kevin. Kevin, you're going for a perfect score. Next one is, what is the largest island in the Mediterranean Sea? There's a lot of sea questions today.
Take it away.
JD's referred to no sport.
This is actually, this is like a real
I
opportunity
thought-
of humiliation, actually.
We've had
Yeah.
2 geography questions in the general knowledge. I thought the geography section comes second.
The geography section comes up next.
Brilliant.
Hang on.
Brilliant.
Correct. This is
Oh,
not
we've
for
got-
this is not for public knowledge, but
I feel like it should be for public knowledge.
I'm not sure that's.
What did you say was the island? In
nothing.
the... Go on.
No,
What's
I'm
that
just
between
figuring
friends?
out what's
So-
an island because technically, what is an island versus? Do you know what I mean? Like,
What did you think?
no,
an
no,
island
no,
was?
no. I'm talking about. Hang on. Island.
Kev has locked in. You are allowed to defer outside. We
I
feel
know.
like we're
I'm
away from
just
the
shy.
Okay, yeah, that's great.
I'm actually just really shy. If you knew me, you would.
I
know.
want to walk in that.
We're going for this.
Okay. What's the thought
It's a
process?
really special answer.
There's no thought process.
I don't doubt that for a
Absolutely
second.
stitched up here. In terms of having 2 geography questions in the first round and a geography second round, but I have got. Can we say?
Yeah.
We have gone. Do you want me to?
Yeah, it's we now.
We
sure. JD,
I've
no
gone
thoughts.
for the Bay of Biscay.
The Bay of what?
The Bay of Biscay.
The Bay of Biscay. Okay, Kev.
Is that
Where did you get that from? What was the thinking there?
panicked?
Yeah.
Panicked, truthfully.
It came from a
Shit.
lovely little nugget somewhere.
Nice.
Is it the Bay of Biscay?
no. It's Sicily.
It is Sicily. It
Yeah.
is Sicily.
It was actually on the right track. I've overruled.
I would get confused with like what's an island.
So there's sometimes definition of how big is an island and that sort of thing. Yeah.
Does size come
Okay.
into it?
Not really.
No.
No,
Thought
but
not.
it can.
Sicily.
But it does. Yeah, sometimes you can say what's the biggest inhabited island or what's the etc.
Is the Bay of Biscay an island?
No, it's a body of water.
It's water.
between France and
water.
Spain.
It's actually
The
just a bay.
opposite. It's the opposite of an island.
Yeah. Like Australia seems, if I look at it, it's an island.
Yeah,
That's
that-
massive.
that's a tricky one.
Bay
Yeah,
of Biscay.
Yeah.
because some geographers would say
Oh.
it is an island strictly, but it's counted as a continent.
The next
I'm sad that
question
it's gone.
is, the boron is a type of what instrument?
The
sorry?
what?
The I can spell it for you as well. It's an Irish instrument. Bodhran.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Yeah, my mate was playing the boron the other night.
It's a type of Irish instrument.
It is, yeah.
Well, instantly. Have you looked in?
Yeah.
It might be the foo right.
I'm thinking
Boron, I
like
think
some
it's
kind of.
normally said boron. Yeah.
I'm feeling like
say Irish
it's a-
instrument?
yeah, like a fiddle, like a
Oh,
cello,
Get it
like
in.
a violin.
lock it in. First
Could
one.
be that, but what other Irish instruments are like? There's a lovely little clue there.
But the bagpipe's Scottish, so rule that one out for a start.
Also called the bagpipes. Also called the bagpipes.
What does that say?
I think
Boron.
I think it's a string instrument. Is that vague enough?
I forgot the question.
I'll give you, if you say string instrument, I will let you
Yes.
submit it.
I've crumbled
Well,
under
can't say
pressure,
the
guys.
bagpipes, they're Scottish. They're also bagpipes.
I've gone for a String instrument.
String instrument. JD knows what I've locked in with. Kevin, what have you locked in with?
Yeah, well, I have got a friend who plays this. It's a drum.
It is a drum. It is a drum.
It's one of those
Say
little
one
drums
time.
where they can use
boring.
one hand and
Boring, should be-
double-ended.
Oh,
String
you know,
instrument.
Yeah, and it is the drum. And at the end of the general knowledge round, Kevin makes it a full score for him. It's 5-1. JD knows what you've got a lot to get on with.
Quizzing.
We do need to crack on.
You've got a
Sometimes
lot.
you just got to hold your hands up and say, he is the better quizzer.
Of course you do. Of course you do. And you know what? You can bring it back. There's rounds
Yeah,
that are in
yeah,
your
do.
favour. If
He's
you
so
were...
calm and cool and collected.
Like me.
Him, he doesn't
I'm
care
dripping.
what- He doesn't care. This is run of the mill for him. He's on Jeremy Vine. He's on Eggheads. He's
Do you know what I mean? It's another day in the office, eh?
another day in Kevin Ashman's world. We're just living in it.
It's it's a strange world.
So if you want to carry on playing at home, click that link in the bio. But next up, we've got the geography round. So you've got maps on either side of you, right? I'll ask you some questions based on geography, and your answer, you also have to correctly locate it on the map. If you get the question right, but don't, if you get the question right, but don't locate it on the map, you don't get a point. All I need is a dot on the location that you're choosing, okay? So the first one is, in what country was the bicycle invented? In what country was the bicycle invented?
Yeah. Go for it.
What do you think then?
I just said,
Yeah.
I mean,
Oi, Kev, you locked in?
Not because I think this is
Oi,
sort
Kev,
of
Oi,
the
Kev.
one.
you locked in?
Because it could
I
be.
just said.
It could actually be there.
Kev's locked in. Feel free
I've
to.
done-
Where are you thinking with this? Why are you thinking these countries?
Okay, well,
Yeah,
instantly I
that's what
thought
I'm
Italy.
thinking.
But
Okay.
now I'm thinking the penny farthing. I'm thinking Britain.
Oh,
Okay.
that's a good logic to go down. To be fair.
Shall we?
is it?
Yeah, but I'm not giving anything away. I just like the logic, like the thought process. Why Italy though as well? Because of the Vespers.
I just had a feeling.
Go we go.
I reckon penny.
When in doubt,
I
go
reckon.
with-
I reckon trying to trick us again.
I'm always
I think
trying
it's
to trick
there.
people.
I think it's there.
Go for it.
Where have you locked in?
I've locked in UK, London.
UK, London.
London's
London specifically. The answer was Manchester, so you didn't get a point. No, it wasn't Manchester. Kev, where have you... Sorry, that was a lot.
Oh my God.
Where have you locked in, Kev?
Well, I've seen different things for it. I've gone for Germany.
It is Germany. It is Germany. The man is a machine.
Killing me out here.
Yeah.
Kev extends it
Do
to
you know what my
6-1.
favourite thing is when Kev's right, he goes, yeah.
Yeah.
How did you know that? How did you know?
I don't. Well, there's different things. Right?
is it
This
distributed?
guy, well, a little bit, but it's I mean, it's normally attributed to a guy called Drais Dreiss
Yes.
in Germany in 1816. So it's
Just the name.
Yeah.
The name and everything.
It's Dries.
Well, now I
He had
know.
oatmeal that morning. That's-
Yeah, I'm not sure. If I'm honest, I
Yeah.
would be able to place where Germany is right now. And that's just,
You couldn't place Germany on that.
Well, is it there?
It is.
Oh, see?
It is indeed.
There you go.
Next question is, which country has the most roundabouts per capita?
That's the thing. Because where I live, there's fucking loads, mate.
Where I live, there's
I
fucking
don't think
loads.
they should do that.
They do.
Do they?
Yeah.
Is it?
I feel like it could be there.
Listen, I'm happy to concede to your better judgment.
But where in Europe would it be?
Well, I know for a fact it's not America.
I don't think they have a lot of roundabouts, do they? Yeah, it's wild out there.
Yeah.
Well, I know
Apparently, I think
in
it's more structured, but
India they don't call it roundabouts. They call them just circles, and it's a free for all. You can go in all
Yeah.
directions. Quite
is that
scary.
classed as a
Quite a
roundabout? though?
scary process.
You're taking that into account.
I can't say anything. I just know the
I think you
answer.
might be on something.
I just know the
You've
answer.
rattled him. You've not answered.
This country has 663.8 roundabouts per million people.
There's that many in all.
It's
I'm telling you, there's that many roundabouts in all,
I
isn't there?
reckon. Where do you think? What's your instinct?
I genuinely think, bro.
Do ya? Really?
Yeah, because I'm confident where I know it, where it is on the map. That's why.
Interesting.
We can't go Britain twice.
Go with your,
can
no.
we?
Go with your gut of India.
I'm so sorry if it is.
No,
Britain.
I'm happy to go.
I want to go. I think I'm going to go India.
Do it.
Shall we?
More
Geography's a
specifically,
write-off for me.
do you want to name a city this time, or
Yeah, I'll go with Mumbai.
Mumbai, brilliant. So they've locked in with India. Kev, where did you go?
I had no idea. I swear I've heard this somewhere. But anyway, I went for us. I went for
You went for us.
Oh,
Kevin Ashman, if you're right,
I don't think I am.
there will be a fume over on that side. I can confirm. You both got it wrong.
Yeah.
You have both got it wrong. It's France.
Okay.
France have got a lot of roundabouts.
Fair enough. I was thinking.
Sorry,
I was thinking, is it Belgium? And
last question on the geography round is, what country had the first McDonald's outside of North America?
Great question. Thanks for asking.
Still 6-1 to Kevin.
Jeez. Hear me out. South America.
do you think?
Not too far to travel.
Do you reckon?
I don't know.
I like your thinking. I do like the
Do you like a
thinking.
McDonald's, Kev?
occasionally, yeah.
What's your order?
It could be.
Oh, it varies. I might have the quarter pound of the cheese, or I might have the fillet of fish. Or
Oh, fillet of fish, yeah. Do you ever go for sweats?
no.
Oh.
I'm wondering.
Do you ever have a little chaser on the side? I always do that.
I occasionally have a side thing like the cheese things.
Yeah, mozzarella sticks. as
Yeah,
well.
mozzarella sticks. Yeah.
Ah, we should get some mozzarella sticks one time, Kev. That'd be good fun.
What are we thinking?
Yeah.
What are you saying? I'm feeling Canada.
That would be North America, by the way.
Done us on the technicality.
Right.
Jeb, that was the only help I'll give you, but that would be. So Mexico, America, and Canada would be North America.
Australia?
Where did I go recently? I know was one. Well, they're everywhere, aren't they? So that's not going to help.
Like, what if it's somewhere like Japan?
Very innovative. Innovative. You know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, do it.
I'm actually quite indecisive as a person, so we're struggling at JD No Sports because we're both indecisive.
Well, you
I'm
can say
psyched.
it out loud because obviously Kevin is locked in. But where were your two options?
I'm thinking either Japan
Yeah.
or China.
I'd go Japan,
Okay.
personally.
Really?
Interesting. 1970, this one opened. I don't know if that does anything for you.
It does.
Not for me.
No, it's the height of disco. Who's going to open up a Mackie D's?
Tokyo.
Tokyo.
Yeah, we're locking it in.
You're locking in Japan.
Absolutely.
You've locked in Japan. Got it correctly on the map as well. Kevin, where did you go?
Yeah, I did the same. I went to Japan.
Japan.
If Kev's got it, we've got it.
Well, not necessarily.
You're both wrong. You're both
You know what?
wrong.
I don't care because I guess what Kev did.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
So
a good way
give
to
me a
look
bit
at
of
it.
street
I'm-
cred.
You are, but yeah, you do get a bit of street cred for that.
Thank you.
You do, but it was Costa Rica.
Whoa.
Costa Rica,
You
very
were
closely,
close. You were
very
close,
closely
babe.
tied with America.
I apologise.
I would have never guessed that.
Very closely tied with America at the time. And yeah, they were the first ones to get a McDonald's. And then
Makes
a few weeks
sense.
after that, London got one. So then we were
Yeah,
second.
we were next. Yeah.
We were next. But at the end of the geography round, it's still 6-1 to Kevin. Not a great geography round for either team there.
No.
Not a great one either way.
Tough round. It's tough.
It is a tough round.
Geography's tough, innit?
Geography is tough.
It's tough.
I feel so happy being the quiz master. I know none of these, by the way. I won't be able to
That was
do it on
very
the map.
kind of you, actually.
But I can just
I know nothing.
judge from afar and look really smart doing it.
Sedimentary
Well.
rocks.
I want to be in
I
that
love him.
position.
I'd have got, if you'd have asked a question about
River flow, sedimentary rocks,
that. Granite.
beach flow, granite. Yeah. Geo.
what?
And what?
You know what I mean?
Say 6-1 at the end of that round. Into the next round, which is no context Voxes. So, if you know what we do at Joe, we ask people questions on the street. We like to harass people and ask them silly things. And what we do here on the quiz is we show our contestants no context clips from those, and they have to guess what question we asked them. So we're going to play a clip on that screen over there, and what we'll see is their answers, and then you have to guess what we asked them. And these are worth 2 points each.
I think if you're regularly eating sourdough bread,
I don't know. My mates hit piss at me for liking sushi.
if they have like an ice machine in their fridge,
Chandelier in your house.
if they say like grass,
If you've got a swimming pool in your house when you're a child.
Vegans.
A touchscreen in your car, maybe.
If you've ever been skiing.
If you go Wimbledon.
Sausage dog.
If you fill your car up all the way with petrol every time.
People who get really snobby about certain coffee brands.
I got it.
Okay, so that was a lot of people saying a lot of things there. Having a chandelier in your house, vegans, people say grass.
What would you say?
I would say.
Kev's locked in?
Yeah, yeah.
Kev's locked in. Feel free to defer outside.
Okay, so I think it's straight out. What's your biggest ick? But do you think it's what
makes you posh or something like that?
Because what were some of the answers?
Nah,
You've got a chandelier in the house. What else was it?
I don't walk
If
in
you've
and
got a
like
slush
that's me.
puppy in your
Not a social ice machine.
ice
Ice machine in your fridge.
What else is there?
Oh, that is kind of posh now. Hang on, you might be right.
Kevin, how do you feel about that? No,
That was a
Context
close
Vox?
call.
Well, I mean, I think I'd go for how do you tell if somebody's middle class
Yeah.
or posh?
How do you tell if someone's posh?
Posh middle class, yeah. That's
Yeah. Where did we go over here? What makes you posh? Okay, so you both pretty much locked in the same answer. Let's find out exactly what they said.
In your world, what would you say makes someone posh?
Well
Well done, James.
Yo!
See, I'm coming into my own.
Do you know what? That,
You are.
Pop
It is
culture,
interesting
very
though
much.
because all of those are massive icks. If I go in, there's a chandelier. I'm a bit. It's jarring.
When's an ice machine an ick?
I've never been in a building
To
that has
be
a chandelier, I
fair,
don't think.
that's true.
If anything, that's a blessing.
That is a blessing. You're right.
that?
Well, there are
Yeah.
a few of those that made me go.
Some of them were icks.
Ick.
Skiing holidays, I think that's a bit of an ick. Do you love skiing?
I love snowboarding.
You love snowboarding? It's even bigger ick, actually. It's so posh.
I went when I was like 19 after I lost. Basically, I had a voice operation. I was a mute for 2 weeks.
No way.
And then I went, I got a job as a nanny in the mountains
When you
for
were
2
mute.
weeks after I got my voice back.
Oh, that's good. That's good. But that's class. So you still went snowboarding. I'm sorry for saying that it's a red flag or a ick. That
No, you're right. I'm well.
wasn't
taught
my
that.
intention,
Thank
but
God for you.
fair play. I tell you what, you've come into your own there.
This
You
is
were gonna go red
Istanbul,
flags.
Gerard, we're back in it.
Yeah, but Kev got it right.
where was that
Fun.
Steve?
We're back to.
Kev did get it right, but it's 2 points each there. So at the end of the No Context Vox round, it is 8-3, 5 behind.
Not bad.
Set that start, didn't it?
Yeah.
So you would have took
Before kick-off
you would have took 5 behind at the start of the day.
Before kick. When
You
I,
guys are on the floor.
when I watched some of the previous episodes, absolutely, I'd have took 3 points. I think if you did that same question in Hull, you'd get a lot of different answers.
You reckon?
What makes you posh? Getting a Big Mac and a side burger.
Just a little chaser on the side.
Just a little chaser, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, that would be quite, that's extravagant.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love that.
Do you think there is a big difference between North and South? Because
Divide.
that seems to have been a big thing that we talk about.
I mean, well, so I've got Geordie blood in us. So
Yeah.
all my cousins, they're proper Geordies. And we had this whole thing. They're always just like, oh, you posh Southerners. And like, there was like just banter in the family. But I feel like
Yeah.
humour is similar, would you say?
I think I was going to say it's a northern thing to be like real self-deprecating, but I actually think that's just a British thing.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
It is
no,
a
I'd
British
say
thing.
Yeah, so probably, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Hull and London are very
I would,
similar. innit?
I would, to be honest, I would just say Northerners are more friendly.
Yes,
as a general
we
rule.
are.
you know what I mean?
People say, yeah, they do say that, yeah.
A bit more like
Yeah.
open and
Yeah.
like if you're in London and someone looks at you in the tube, they're like,
That's exactly what happens.
eye contact is not a thing with Southerners, where Northerners,
Yeah.
well, mainly just the Welsh. I just love the Welsh.
The Welsh are great.
Gosh.
The Welsh are great. And so, like we say at the end of the round, it is 8-3 to Kevin as we go into famous faces. So, you got 2 sheets either side of you. Now, there's 6 points up for grab.
Now, I'm really confident.
So, I need you to name these 5 people, and there is a bonus point for the link between them all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you like that, don't you?
I like that.
Yeah, you like that.
Now we're cooking.
He'll be taking that to a Wednesday night. I've had an idea for a new round.
Well, that one is, I don't know her name, but I know who she plays.
I love the Yorkshire accent. No, I don't know.
I didn't think it was too bad until I went to uni.
Yeah.
And then I actually went up north. I went to Newcastle for uni, and the lads killed me.
Yeah.
I thought it was quite posh.
Yeah, every time I used to go to Bridge, I just go, it pursed. You locked in, Kev?
Yeah.
Kev is locked in.
And there's a link.
There's a link between them
You got
all.
the link, Kev?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep, I have, mate.
What was that, Kev? Bloody no.
I'm feeling
That's a
like
long
because the
time.
link could be anything.
Link could be anything.
Isn't he like a famous scientist?
Now I'm thinking, right, and I'm only going off the M&M, right? It's a food type. It's confectionery. Okay.
Ooh,
His name is Kirby Bryant.
chocolate.
Is it Kirby? I think we just got all food types. Kirby beef is a food, isn't it?
Just go for
Is
it.
it?
I actually love it. I love the
That's
angle.
what we're going. That's
I'm
what-
a little
you know,
bit
we're locked in.
hungry.
Oh, sorry, not that. Okay, that's what we're going for.
You locked in?
Yeah.
Okay. Where did we go for top left?
Kevin.
Either one first? Yeah, Kev, where'd you go?
Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bryant?
Yeah.
Where did we go?
Kirby Bryant.
Kobe Bryant. Where did you go for top right?
M&M.
M&M.
Eminem.
It isn't it? You said that, didn't you? It's like
Good job.
Really? Where'd you go, Kev?
Frank Sinatra.
Oh, Frank.
Oh, sorry, you meant sorry. No, Eminem. Yeah.
I'd love to know your answer for this one because I heard the term scientist. Where did you? No, tell me about it. Is that Oppenheimer?
What are you doing to
You
me?
thought that was Oppenheimer?
I can't take credit for that one.
No, that's it. Full responsibility. What does Oppenheimer look like? Can we get a picture of?
He does wear a hat, Oppenheimer, doesn't he?
You quite often wore it.
Right, well,
does wear a hat.
I'm doing a bit of
Image.
subtle bit of cheating just there.
Oh, you put Frank Sinatra down.
Yeah, we actually wrote Frank.
Oppenheimer.
No,
Not subtle if you tell them.
Yeah, Kev is actually defending you, saying that's how nice he is. He's saying he did wear a hat.
It's alleged.
ah. Kev, we love you. You deserve to win. And we came on
Give
because
him the win because of
last week, you know, it was tough.
I
That's
knew
why
it.
you've got
I
us
knew it
this
was
week.
Sinatra. I just felt bad.
Where did we go for middle right?
Now
We didn't know her name,
I
did
don't
we?
know her name. I know it's Captain Marvel.
Okay. All right.
Hope-
Yeah, it says it behind us, to be fair. So you're sweet. Captain Marvel.
Brie Larson.
Brie Larson is her
I've got
name.
it, don't I?
Now you
I've got
tell
the
me,
link.
Kev, on where you go with
Yeah.
Captain Marvel.
Well,
Where they answered Captain Marvel, which she does play. I'll leave it
Half a
up to
point?
you whether you want half a point, or nothing.
half a point then.
He's
Half a point.
an absolute
Too
gent
nice,
as
too
well.
nice, Kev.
Half a point for Captain Marvel.
Thank you very much.
And where did we go for the bottom one on this team?
Can we have half a point for this talk, Kev? We put Green Book.
He was in it.
It was in Green Book, but I'm not fucking having that one.
Well,
Where's
What's
the book?
it's Mahershala Ali.
Mahashir Ali, yes, it is. And that means there was a link between them all. What link did you go for?
What was his name again, sorry?
Mahershala Ali.
Mahashir Ali.
Well, that's not. Is that food? We went food
We
type.
went food. Maybe we're a little
Food
bit
type.
peckish. We're quite hungry right now.
On the names, was it, yeah? Food types on the
It was
name.
mainly
Food
just
types.
Eminem that inspired us.
The one on, yeah, Brie though. Brie's
Brie.
on there.
Kobe stick. Is that
Kobe beef. Kobe beef.
Yeah.
Kobe.
So,
Kobe beef.
we've got three. I'm having half a point for that.
Fucking having anything, mate. Yeah. Kev, what did you go for?
Oscar winners. They've all won Oscars.
It is Oscar winners.
My
The
day.
animated one.
Yeah.
No,
It's your film.
there was a documentary about basketball, about, I love basketball or something, and he was the producer. It was his, he got it made.
Yeah.
So
Oscar winners.
Oscar winners.
Eminem got
There you
best
go.
song.
A full 6 points for Kev there at the end. So he moves on to
Kevin
14
Ashman.
points.
Oh my day.
And I'm not giving you half a point for food answers because 3 of them did.
Oh, sorry. We've got
You got-
3 out of the 5. That's
You
a lot,
got
that.
2.5
actually.
points.
We
You
got
got
2.5.
2.5 points for Captain Marvel. So at the end of that round, Kev is on 14 points and JD No Sports are on 5.5 points. So the swing that you'd need in this round is for
Is it
9.
possible?
No,
You're
it's
9 points.
not. Unless Kevin, do you want to give the final buzz around a 9.5 point swing?
not really.
Not really, no.
It's not.
Fair enough.
It's a bit beyond the scope of the thing as well.
Well, can I get a last orders buzzer, ding, 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 or whatever? Can you say it into your mouth? I always get the comedians to do this. It's like
I
a
do
ding,
mine-
ding, or whatever. Oh my God, it's last orders at the Joe quiz, which means we go to a final buzzer round. Usually this is a 3-point swing. They're still in it, but JD No Sports nowhere to be found. You can take on Kev. It's a buzzer round. There's one question. First answer wins the points. If you don't get it right, we go on to an easier question. First correct answer ends the game. You can choose the category that you go up against with Kev. So your categories to choose from are sports, history, film, or animals.
Well, I feel confident on sport, but with the record I've done today,
I reckon let's go sport. I'm going to give you nothing.
Our name is JD No Sport.
So shall we do sport?
We can try, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah,
We're going
I'm
sport.
crumbled. I
I've
saw in a
got
box.
so much faith.
No film, no animals.
Well,
When you say sport, is it all sports? Is it
All sports.
should we go film?
I was hoping it was going to be like sport and
You're film geek
specifically
as well, aren't you?
2008-2009 Premier League. And even that's patchy.
Sorry, we've got an extra category. It's 2008, 2009.
Should we go film?
Go film, yeah.
We're going film.
You going film?
Yeah.
All right, fingers on buzzers then. This one's worth 3 points. It's a consolation prize at this moment. And the more I say it, the more it sticks in my head. So, first question worth 3 points is, what prop can be found in almost every scene of the movie Fight Club? This is the most buzzer round I've ever seen.
Yeah, go for it.
It's a buzzer round. They've buzzed in. JD No Sports.
I'm about it.
Boxing glove.
Oh.
It's a shame.
Have you seen the film?
Nope.
It's about fighting, isn't it?
It's ages
Yeah,
ago
but there's
since I've
no
seen it.
boxing gloves.
Is there not?
No. Well, there's.
That way.
Kev, just refusing to answer.
Well, I haven't got a clue.
Refusing to answer. Well, I'm going to dock you 9 points.
Yeah. We still need the half.
It was a Starbucks cup.
Really?
Oh
Starbucks
my
cup
days.
is
I
in
was
almost
actually
every
thinking
Why
of
is that
coffee
there?
mug.
No, you weren't.
I was. It just
You were
came
not.
in my head just now.
Yeah,
I
no,
was
you said.
gonna say Starbucks.
Why is
cup.
that then?
It's all about consumerism and the end of man.
Oh, that's an absolute nightmare that I said boxing glove. to
Bit
be
deep
fair.
for Wednesday, Jesus.
It's an
Well,
absolute
Wednesday, it's
nightmare.
nearly Friday.
So, do we have
Nearly
another
Friday.
one?
Yes, we've got another one. This
Right.
one goes to 2 points. An easy one. Get your fingers on the buzzers, please.
Come on, babe.
Please, I need you rapid on this one. Who directed the 1994 film Pulp Fiction?
Do it. Tarantino.
Yes, it was
9 points.
Tarantino! JD No Sports, get in. I mean, it counted for absolutely nothing. But at the end of the quiz, because you got the 2 points, it ends 14 points to Kevin, 7.5 to JD No Sports. Oh, it's handshakes all round.
Unbelievable scene.
Thank you so much for coming on again today. You're back to winning ways.
Yep.
That was a white one.
You're going to sleep well tonight.
What's going on about it?
Oh, I try and sleep well all the time, basically. But so then it's,
Okay,
yeah.
nice.
Doesn't always work.
When does someone not try and sleep well?
They're masochist, possibly.
What's that?
Yeah.
What's that?
If somebody enjoys punishing themselves, basically.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like these two over here, the
Yeah.
quiz.
Oh,
guys.
that's right.
We're never sleeping after today. We don't
Been an
deserve
absolute
sleep.
blast, this, guys. Thanks for having us. Is that how you get your kicks, is it? Get someone on who's vulnerable and that's clearly below our average IQ and just take the piss of him.
Yeah, Kev. Is that what you do?
I love it.
Well, you happen to be back to winning ways?
Yeah, good. Yeah, that's what is that now? 9-4?
No, this is our 14th show. I think that's 10-4.
Is it 10-4? All right, okay.
10-4.
That's right.
Oh my
Tim out
God.
shouting what
Oh,
was
Tim. Yeah,
happening
no,
to
just say
him.
Tim. Yeah.
Done
All
it
right.
work.
Yeah,
10-4 to our world champion quizzer. But it's been a pleasure to have you on anyway,
been
JD
fun.
No Sports. And of course, you are comedians. It's been a hell of a laugh. On camera 2, just over there, why don't we start with you, Daisy? Where can everyone find you? What have you got coming up?
Well, find me at Daisy Doris May. I'm repping my middle name, loud and proud these days.
Nice. And your links will be in the description as well.
Yeah, I'm doing a show, Big Night Out, at Edinburgh Festival. And I'm doing some work in progresses, actually in Manchester.
Which
one,
we'll go into.
Brighton next week, and I'm doing a couple in London before August. So,
And your dad. What did your dad do?
I love
This
it.
is
So look, I
good.
saw Peggy.
Yeah.
I feel shy shouting about it now.
You've
No,
got to.
My dad wrote the theme tune to EastEnders.
That's so good.
Flex, isn't it?
But you already
such
knew
a
this.
flex.
It came up, Kev.
I even
with
know
the
my
ring.
dad.
Come up and
My dad plugs timber
Love that.
for a living, and he's bloody good at it.
Legend.
Hey, fair play to it.
He's honestly shit hot at selling timber.
Yeah, your
There you
dad's
go.
shit out selling theme tunes
There you
for.
go. But no, thanks for having me.
No, it was an absolute pleasure. Absolute pleasure. And where can we find you?
Just at Joey Jerks _ Joey Jerks was taken, unfortunately. Terrible name, actually. Need to address that at some point. But for now, that's where you can find me, at Joey Jerks. I thought coming on here would favour my career, but I fear,
Yeah,
I do fear it's done the opposite,
I
quite
feel quite
frankly.
sensitive.
I feel vulnerable,
Yeah, I feel vulnerable.
emotional.
Would you come on again?
No.
Absolutely.
That sounds like
right feet.
that just sounds like comedy in general. It is vulnerable up there, isn't it?
Do you know what? I've learned a couple of things.
Yeah.
And I've learned a couple of things about myself. No, it's been fun. Maybe I'll come back on as my alter ego. Steve.
Please do. It's a full beard as well, isn't it?
Is specifically goatee.
Oh, is it goatee?
Yeah.
That's
Hans
pretty
off has got a tush. It's like all very blonde.
Yeah.
He's from where the bicycles were made. Obviously.
yeah.
Berlin, specifically.
The UK, penny farthing. Like you said, London.
There you go. But no, I'll come back on as Steve. the
Please
goatee.
come back on us, Steve.
He'd love you. He'd geek out about you, Kev.
Oh, fair enough.
They say you don't.
I look forward to it.
I geek out, but Steve would cry.
Steve's a bit more.
It would be an emotional experience for Steve.
Bit
He
more
still lives
extra.
with his mum, so it's just
I get it. Joanne as well, you're going to have to make an appearance on the football quiz.
Please do, get me on. Yeah, I'd actually stand half a chance at that. I've
Yeah.
been stitched up
Smash it.
royally, quite frankly. There was almost 2 geography rounds there, which nobody told me about. So,
I mean, I sent you the examples.
do you know what?
You watched the
Honestly,
show.
I watched it and immediately was like, oh shit, I've made a huge error. I've made a grave error.
Yeah.
Well, there we are.
Yeah.
Enjoyed it, folks.
Would you go on Would I Lie to You as well?
Would I Lie to You is my favourite show ever. If anybody's watching from Would I Lie to You, please get me on.
I'd love to go on Would I Lie
Man,
to You.
that
It's
audience just yet, but yeah, well,
amazing
I love
show.
it.
I want
Brilliant lies
you
to tell
on
as
that
well.
show.
I'd be all over it in a heartbeat.
But this was just as good, No need to
Oh,
be
yeah.
like that.
I mean, yeah, this is my second favourite show. Actually.
second favourite show.
Yeah.
So-
Whee!
So good. Well, I hope you've all enjoyed it as much as Joey did at home. And if you are new around here, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and put your scores below. Kevin, you got a score of 14 there, Kevin. What's a good score for everyone at home?
Probably about 10.
10's a good score?
What did we get?
7.5.
That hurt.
So
That hurt.
one last dig from Kevin. If you got more than 10, comment down below, subscribe to this channel, like the video. Join us next week, maybe for a potential special episode of the quiz. But from now on, from me, Kevin, from JD No Sports, Spin a Joe Pub Quiz!